I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, deputies shot and killed a man in Walker County last night. It happened around 9 o'clock near Schmitt Road. Authorities say a domestic violence suspect refused orders to drop a rifle. A woman at the house was taken to the hospital. We'll have more details as they come in at timesfreepress.com. Take a look at this, the closest finish ever in the history of Ironman.
Go shoulder to shoulder! Look at him go! Oh!
It happened in Chattanooga Sunday. After 8 hours of racing, Kirill Kotsegarov beat Matt Chrabot by just 2 seconds. Chrabot held the lead for most of the triathlon until the final moments. A third finisher, Stefan Schmid, finished 8 seconds later. Australian Carrie Lester won the women's race in just under 9 hours. A man says he was shot in a motel room in East Ridge Sunday morning. He told police a woman invited him to her room at Crown Inn. Once inside, 2 armed men demanded money. He was shot in the calf and says he stabbed one of the attackers several times in the chest before escaping. Anyone with information is asked to call the police. A Tennessee police officer is charged with murdering his 3-month-old son. 29-year-old Christopher Page of Henry County reportedly confessed to causing injuries that killed the boy. His son Gunnar died earlier this month. Page has been fired from his job with the Paris Police Department. 13 people have been arrested at a house in Marion County. Authorities say a home across from the South Pittsburgh City ballpark was being used as a meth lab. Deputies also found 2 young kids at the house. 3 other children reportedly lived there as well, but were at school during the bust. The suspects will appear in court today for a bond hearing. 1 child is dead after a crash involving a school bus in Franklin County. Authorities say a Honda Civic failed to stop at an intersection and collided with the bus. 29-year-old April Rexroad of Tullahoma was driving the Civic. Her 5-year-old son, Maddox Mason, was killed. 2 other boys in the car were injured. Volkswagen says it will reorganize its North American operations. The move comes after an emissions scandal involving 11 million cars worldwide. The company also says it is suspending some employees. A former Tennessee state representative has been arrested in Ray County. Republican Jim Cobb was charged with DUI and possession of a handgun while under the influence. The 65-year-old was released on a $2,000 bond. A jury from Chattanooga will hear the retrial of the Vanderbilt University rape case. 2 former football players are accused of raping an unconscious student at a school dorm in 2013. Authorities said choosing an impartial jury in Davidson County would be difficult. Jurors will be selected here in November. The Tivoli and Memorial Auditorium have a new executive director. 1994 Baylor school graduate Ashley McHugh was named to the job after a national search. She starts October 1st. Market Street Bridge is closing overnight tonight and Tuesday night. The bridge will be closed from 9 p.m. until 6 a.m. for repairs. Lauren Alaina has a new single. The song Next Boyfriend hits radios today. It's been 4 years since Alaina released any new music. She says a full album will be released in 2016. Finally, Erlanger has appointed a new chief medical officer. Dr. William Jackson comes from Alexandria Hospital in Virginia. He will be in charge of all medical staff at Erlanger when he starts December 1st. Turning to weather, we'll see rain today with a high near 82 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 69. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news at timesfreepress.com.